What is up, peeps? Destro here, and welcome back to some more Battlefield 4. This is Team Deathmatch on the map Operation Locker, and I am using the M1014 shotgun. I mentioned that I am trying my best to get all of the attachments, or most of the attachments, for the assault rifle kit or class in Battlefield 4. I've gotten all the assault rifles, the carbines, and now I'm working on the shotguns, and like I said before, I'm really not going to worry too much about DMRs, but I'll get to the shotgun here in just a minute. You see that guy that just died right there? That is my buddy. That is Super Soldier. A link to his channel can be found in the description, as well as in the annotation on the video, so if you click on those, head on over and check out my buddy. It would be very much appreciated. Also, you're going to notice that a couple of times in this video that I teabagged someone, and I mentioned in the video that I uploaded, I believe it was 2 or 3 matches back, that I uploaded, that generally speaking, I don't partake in teabagging. I like to let the leaderboards speak for themselves, and I always do, until someone is a dick to either myself or my friends. That's when I will teabag someone, or respond in kind the way that they treat myself or my friends. So backstory real quick is this guy that I was teabagging, his name was Green Penguin, and it was mainly Super that was killing him just left and right a couple of matches in a row. And then he finally got that kill, Green Penguin that is, got to kill Super out of Super like going 12-0 against him. Green Penguin finally got that kill, and what does he do? He teabagged Super. Super wasn't teabagging him. Super was just going about his business, getting his kills, and kind of like the same mindset that I have. He was letting the leaderboard speak for itself, and not taunting anybody or doing anything like that. So this guy finally gets a kill on Super, and he teabags Super. And then he kills me, and he starts teabagging me. I guess he saw that he and I had the same clan tag, so he knew that we were friends and together. And that's pretty much what set it off. Every time I killed him, I teabagged him for another 3 matches, and I believe he got me a couple of times over a set of like 3-4 matches, but he wasn't very good. I don't understand the mindset of some people that just get beat and killed over and over again, but then they finally get one kill on you, and then they decide to be a douchebag and teabag you for I guess killing them. They're so happy that they finally got the kill on you that they have to teabag you. I don't understand that mindset. Like, if I'm getting my ass kicked by somebody, the last thing I'm going to want to do is teabag them, because you're just showing your own ignorance if you do that. But like I said, I generally don't do things like that until they do it to myself or my friends. I'm going to stick up for myself, and of course I'm going to stick up for my friends. So if you see that is the backstory to that whole thing, and the reason that this guy got the treatment that he got. So that all aside, the M1014 is one of those shotguns that I don't necessarily like to use. The pump action shotguns are more fitting to my style, more fitting to my liking, and I really enjoy using the pump action shotguns like the Spaz, for example, or the Hawk 12. Those are a couple of my favorite shotguns to use. The 870 MCS2 is up there as well, but the Spaz 12 and the Hawk 12 are my 2 favorite shotguns to use in Battlefield 4. So I like the pump action effect of the shotgun, and don't necessarily like to use the full auto of shotguns like this shotgun right here, the M1014, because they can be kind of cheap, especially in these close quarter combat areas. But I have to use a lot of these guns that I don't necessarily would want to use or would use on a normal basis to get all of my attachments done and get all of my unlocks done for that weapon tree. So here I am. I'm using the full auto kind of somewhat quote unquote cheap shotgun, the M1014. But don't get me wrong, it is an awesome shotgun to use. Very strong. Of course, with the capability of it being full auto and not a pump action shotgun, you can hold down that button, get those kills real easy, especially in these CQB areas where you're down hallways or something, and sometimes it takes only just a couple of shots and at a very long distance to kill someone with a shotgun. But I've noticed more on the shotguns than any other weapon tree that they are very inconsistent. Like Quick was telling me one night when we were playing that He saw me upload the shotgun video that I uploaded last week, and he was like, "I see why I don't use shotguns, because they seem like they would be, rage-inducing. Because you go up behind somebody, and you could put in 4 slugs into somebody's back and them not die, or you can be right up in their grill and hit them point blank with a shotgun, and it will just knock them down to like 40 health, 30 health. I mean, if a shotgun is going to be effective and do its job as it's intended to do, you're going to get that kill when you're right up in their face. So, yeah, Quick was saying, I can see why I don't use shotguns, and your video kind of confirmed why I don't do that. And I definitely understand that way of thinking, because there are times, like I just said, I will be right up in somebody's grill, and I will hit them with a shotgun point blank, sometimes more than once, and they will not die. So, they are somewhat frustrating to use at times, but on those maps that you have a pretty good connection and things are rocking pretty good, they are very easy to use and very fun to use as well. There's really not too much to say in terms of the commentary, because I mean, obviously with a shotgun you're going to want to flank a lot, go through the hallways, and flank the enemy, try to get in behind them and get the kills that way, because it's not exactly smart to take on a sniper rifle or an LMG or even an assault rifle at long range with a shotgun, because despite there being sometimes latency issues that are in your favor and you can hit them with a shotgun from a mile away, it's still just not in your best interest to take on these firefights with LMGs and assault rifles and sniper rifles from a very long distance, because you're going to be at a disadvantage. So keep that in mind with the shotgun, and of course a lot of the different attachments, as with any gun, is going to be very helpful. I've noticed like the 12 gauge slug is just amazing. I did want to let you guys know that I did edit out a couple of different portions of this match. I did not edit out any of the kills or the deaths. I left all of the action in the game, or in the video, and I only took out the portions of the match where I could not find anybody. There were a couple of different parts of the match where I went to one side of the map where the enemies were. They all got killed, so I had to go to the other side of the map where they respawned at, and guess what? They got killed there too, so they went back to the original spot that I was at to begin with. Just one of those types of matches where our team was really doing good, and it's like a minute so total of this match that I had to take out of just me trying to find someone to kill. So it makes it very difficult to get all of your attachments and to get your kills in the match when you can't find anybody. So I took that out, but like I said, all of the kills and deaths are in the match, and you guys did not miss any of the action. It still was a pretty long team deathmatch, especially for Operation Locker. Usually Operation Locker goes like 7 to 8, 9, maybe max minutes, but I think this one went like 11 or so minutes, 11, 12 minutes, something like that. So it's still a pretty long team deathmatch, especially for Operation Locker. So the match is coming to an end, guys. Thank you, as always, for your comments, your ratings, and your subscription. It is always appreciated. Your support means a lot to not only myself and my friends, and when you do, you give those comments, your ratings, and your subscription. It's not just something I say. I want to let you guys know that in every video that it does mean a lot when you support myself, my channel, my videos, and my friends. So thank you very much if you do, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that you enjoyed this team deathmatch right here on Battlefield 4, and I will see you guys later.